My close 14Y0 female friend is dating a 19Y0 guy. Do I need to worry about her?
Yes.
It sounds like you already are worried. Which is good since you should be. What you should do now is do something about it. Yes, 19 meters here. Something is wrong with you if you date a 14F at my age. Legality and grossness aside, when I was 19, read, in my second year of university, there would be no way I would be hanging around someone who is 14. Read, in their first year of high school, because that would be sad and embarrassing. Yes, tell her parents. When I was 17, I dated a guy who was 27. I thought I was hot shit. A 27-year-old was interested in me? I must be doing something right. Looking back makes me feel icky. There were reasons he wasn't with someone his own age. And they aren't good things. He should 100% be reported. Yes, you should. This is called grooming. Yes. The guy is probably going to do something that isn't for a 14-year-old to experience with a 19-year-old. As a matter of fact, an underage person recently where I lived confessed about being manipulated by their adult BF and she thought she loved him. It's just an illusion. They should stop now. Yes. As someone who got sexually assaulted when I was 14, help her. She is not old enough to understand any of it. Yes. I dated an 18-yo when I was 14. A lot of maturing and knowledge happens in that short period of time. I was sexually assaulted and raped by him and I didn't even know it. I was just excited to be dating an older guy. Yep, as a 19-year-old that's weird and gross AF. That's disturbing. Even if your friend has very womanly features, she is still mentally 14, which is very different than mentally 19. 19-year-olds typically expect sexual relationships. Do you think it is okay as your 14-yo friend gets pregnant? You should report the guy. Your friend won't get legally in trouble and you will possibly save her from a lot of trouble. Possibly a baby at age 14. Yes. You need to be worried about her. At best, she's being groomed and nothing has happened yet. At worst, she's already being sexually assaulted. Whether she realizes it or not, tell an adult whom you trust ASAP. Yes. If she ignores it, tell her parents? Or something. That's actually sick. He's a pedophile. Yes, reporting predators is good. Absolutely. I don't know how old you are, but assuming you're a similar age, you may want to speak to your own parents about it, if that's a possibility. If not, if you are comfortable with it, report it to authorities. This is grooming. I don't want to trauma dump, but I can provide the fact that, as someone who went through a relationship with someone at a young age, it feels fine at the time but it never, ever, ends well. There are some okay dudes of 19 out there that have no foul intentions. They are rare. I think the reason you are worried is not necessarily his age, but something in his behavior. Trust that instinct. Try to put words to that instinct. To your friend. Stay away from age is the reason. Age alone isn't enough. She will just hate you for it. And sorry to say, but maybe you can't do much at all. More than point out the red flags you see. You can't do. And the more you pressure her to see the red flags, the more angry she becomes. And the more you push her away. If she doesn't want to see the red flags, you can't do much. You'll lose her if you push too hard. And then, she'll have no one to fall back onto. My mom was 18 when she fell in love with her teacher, who was 32 at the time. My grandfather didn't like that at all. At all. He wasn't that bad of a person. Just also wasn't very mature for a 32-year-old. My grandfather did something very smart. He collected all the things he didn't like about my future dad and all the worries he had. He said it all in a one-on-one conversation with her. He ended that conversation with, "I have said all I wanted to say about him. All that worries me. I still love you. You are old enough to make your own choices. I will be civil to him. Because you chose him. This is the last time I bring these concerns up." It saved the relationship. They kept in contact and even had some fun playing card games on the regular. My grandfather kept his word. He was civil towards him. Things went sideways a few years later. Because my dad didn't grow up. But my mom did, and she was all of a sudden taking care of 2 young children and a man that behaved like a recalcitrant teenager. When things went sideways, my grandfather's door was open and she had a safe haven to go to. All I'm trying to say here is, if you push too hard, she'll want to distance herself from you and she won't allow you to be there for her when things go sideways. You can't make someone listen when they don't want to hear the truth. Yes, what a creep.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epic Haircast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.